7:45. Welcome back to BT Vancouver. More than 70 organizations have signed an open letter calling for a ban on police street checks in BC. The letter was co-written by the Hogan's Alley Society, the BC Civil Liberties Association, and Black Lives Matter Vancouver. It was made public before Vancouver City Council was scheduled to vote on a motion to stop the practice. Joining us now from the Hogan's Alley Society is Lama Mugabo. Hi, good morning.
Good morning, Mary.
So you were supposed to present to Council today, but that has since been postponed to July 21st. In your letter, you say you've gained an intimate understanding of how street checks have impacted the Black community. Do you mind expanding on this?
I think as a Black man living in Vancouver, you do develop an intimate understanding of how police street checks affect Black people. I talk to people every day as a community organizer, and we're severely impacted by this practice.
So since the death of George Floyd, there has been widespread calls to create a new way of policing in our communities. Why do you think eliminating street checks is the first step?
Well, street checks are not lawful and unnecessary. And they also constitute racial profiling, because when you look at the statistics, Black people who only make less than 1% are carded or stopped more than 5%. Indigenous people who make 2% are carded 16%. But it's worse for Indigenous women who are carded 20%. So this is a racial profiling. And we need to stop this practice because if we want to build trust with the police and Indigenous Black communities, this is the first step in the right direction.
Now, we know Vancouver's Mayor Kennedy Stewart is in favor of stopping police checks altogether. How optimistic are you that this motion will be passed? I'm
very optimistic. We have momentum on our side. By the way, it's not 70 organizations, it's more than 4,000 now. The numbers are growing, people are joining our petition, and this is across British Columbia, because we won't stop in Vancouver. We're going after the entire province, including 11 municipalities. So this is really important for us to understand that Black Lives Matter is not a slogan, but it's a reality. We mean business, and we want serious transformation. We want reform, not cosmetic reforms, but real reforms.
Wow, that's incredible. Did you say 4,000 organizations?
4,000, yes.
4,000, wow. So if and when you are successful in eliminating police street checks, what do you think is the next step? What is the future of police reform?
Well, we seriously feel that funding the police department at the expense of social services is detrimental to making the city a livable city. And we feel that we need to allocate funding to housing, to social services, to education, to job creation. And we think that if we do this, crime rate will come down.
All right, Lama, thank you so much for joining us this morning. Unfortunately, we are out of time. I could talk to you about this for hours, but
Absolutely.
Hopefully we will revisit this topic again after you present your letter to Council on July 21st.
Thank you. I look forward to it.
All right, that is Lama Mugabo. He is with the Hogan's Alley Society. We're going to